The start to this new year is likely to be a busy one for Indian courts. The very first month of January could potentially see 6 key cases coming up for hearing or for judgment. Number 1, a 5-judge bench of the Supreme Court heard and reserved judgment in a batch of pleas challenging Section 6A of the Citizenship Act. This section serves as the basis for the National Register for Citizens. The Constitution Bench can potentially deliver this judgment this month in this highly polarizing issue. Number 2, the Pegasus issue is likely to rear its head once again in the courtroom. The Supreme Court appointed expert committee submitted its report in August of 2022. The panel concluded that Centre refused to cooperate in these investigations, and of the 29 devices that were shared with the body, there was no evidence of Pegasus, but malware had been detected in 5. Petitioners are likely to mention this case once again before the top court this month. Number 3, another polarizing and political issue, electoral bonds. Petitioners had claimed that the government was gaining exclusive access to donor details. Meanwhile, Centre argued that in seeking transparency, voters cannot claim an overbroad right to know. The Supreme Court reserved its judgment in November, and with the winter break giving time to judges to author this judgment, we may see a decision this month. Number 4, comedian Kunal Kamra was the first off the blocks to challenge the information technology rules providing for a government-backed fact-checking unit. The challenge was issued in the Bombay High Court. The Centre has deferred the implementations of these rules till High Court decides the case. The judgment is expected on January 5th. Number 5. Here's a make or break issue for the online gaming industry. GST show cause notices. E-Gaming Federation moved the Supreme Court, challenging notices which computed demand based on the buy-in amount by players. The Supreme Court has issued notice. The entire gaming industry will be watching the Supreme Court on January 8th. When the top court hears this case. And finally, number 6, the fate of the Zee-Sony merger awaits a decision from the NCLAT. Axis Finance and IDBI Bank have challenged the merger based on loans that they extended to the SL Group entities. The NCLAT refused to stay the merger in December and will now hear the case on Jan 17th. And with the Supreme Court also due to decide cases such as the Adani Hindenburg case, the Bilkis Bano remission of sentence case, and pleas challenging passing of Aadhaar as money bill, 2024 is looking like a busy year ahead.